Hi everyone, Scorp here. Starting a new playthrough of Duelist Redux 2. I'm just now realizing that I forgot to do a reptile slash tune slash everything deck profile for the last set. I'll do it after this playthrough. So I was asked to challenge myself to not use any spell or not use any spell cards for a playthrough. So we're also going to do Wing Beast at the same time. So this should be a little bit more difficult. I'm still going to allow myself to go put in passwords because I have to, you know, get rid of all the spell and traps to start the game. Oh, did I miscount? I believe I miscounted, and I need one more, I need one more card. Okay, we'll just put in Unhappy Maiden or something. Something very cheap and unassuming. So, the biggest problems with doing a run like this, one, you don't have access to a whole lot of stuff that you should otherwise. And two, it's hard to get down low enough for deck cost to deal with somebody like Bones. So we might have to play around with that a little bit. Especially since equips are so good and they're so cheap. So basically the cards that we took out, Harpy's Feather Duster's useless, so that doesn't matter. Windstorm of Attack was slow. We take out two equips that are good. Cursebreaker's amazing. And an Invisible Wire, the rest of this is terrible, so it's not the worst thing I've ever seen for a starter deck. But I basically just put in passwords for cards like Nuatori and Spirit of the Books, because that's what we're going to kind of go for. But the first thing I want to do is go and make my deck a little bit closer to what I want for this run. I figured the passwords help, but what we really need is just a set of cards that are good. Or I would like to make the deck a little bit consistent, is my main goal here. The problem is that this deck is never going to be that consistent, but so I'm just going to pretty much speed through this because boring. So 20x speed, go. So this is one of the cards that I want to duplicate. So we'll do this. Get rid of all of the level 4 stuff. I also want to duplicate Buku, so it doesn't really matter that I didn't set up my summoning power correctly, because we're going to spend... we don't need all of the turns here, so... Okay, that's good. And Kurama? Okay, so if I skip through turns, I'm gonna pass and just dump cards. See if there's anything else I want to level. Extra Buku, extra Kurama, don't matter. I mean, did I draw everything Oh, I want a new Tori also. We'll try to duplicate that too, since we're gonna need all the cards we can get. We have plenty of turns to do this, so I'm not worried. Or at least we should have plenty of turns. Okay, that's every card that I wanted, so one extra. So basically I'm going to pass turns down to, like, 50. Oh, Birdface doesn't matter. We'll just do this upside down. That's fine. Birdface is already leveled. So we just passed down 60 turns here real fast. It's amazing how quick this goes. I really just want levels on one level on all of these, so I think this is actually fun. Oh, I needed new Atori still. Dang it. Sorry. Oh, hey, we drew it. I'll be right back. This is going to give you guys a problem with your senses. There we go. Okay, good enough. Save real quick. Go to this field. And we're gonna just grab these cards. Whatever. Birdface is probably the last card I care about here, but it's the easiest one to get, so we'll grab 3 of it real quick. Okay, good enough. Cool. Birdface isn't great because it's 5 stars for some reason. For a 1600, it's not good. But sometimes you just have to play cards that just aren't good. And we may have to come in here and do this for cheaper cards at some point. But this deck should be relatively cheap when we're done making it. Because I'm basically just grabbing a whole bunch of really cheap stuff here. Is for the stuff that I actually want. Oh, we didn't need this one. We already had enough bukus. Okay. That, and we'll do new Atori next. So this deck would be infinitely stronger with a Darkness Approaches. But besides that, I mean, it can basically be the same deck. So, yeah, hopefully we can get through at least Taya today, is what I'm hoping for. Maybe she'll give us a Happy Lover. But without the ability to use spells and traps, or magics and traps, or equips, since spells cover all 3 of those in this game, that was what was asked for, we will have some semblance of a problem at some point. Like, it could just become a problem, but I don't think we'll be too bad off, but we'll see. Go for the 3 in a row? Oh, we got it. And a useless 3 in a row. So at least this mod should be easy enough to do this kind of challenge on without too much of an issue. I'll probably level my deck leader between videos, since it won't be too bad. But yeah, not using any spell or traps is going to be kind of rough sometimes, but I think this is like one of the better decks for dealing with this. You could just play zombies, and that would be fine, but I hate playing zombies that way. I'd rather turn them into a toon deck and laugh at you guys. Wondering when I will ever do a zombie playthrough. Because the answer is probably never. It's not a zombie player. But now we have, like, I don't know. We have at least 5 cards, or 6 cards that I want 3 of, so that's 18 of the cards, right? Okay, so time to build the deck. We'll just do this real quick. That's going in, that's going in, those are going in. We are still going to have a huge pile of cards that I just don't want to have in the deck, but they're going to have to be in the deck anyways. And we can't look down there for other cards. So, yeah, this is about where we're... This is the core set of the deck. With 472 cost, yeah, we're gonna have issues. But that's later us problems. I'm gonna sort by summoning power. Basically just put cards in that are low summoning power. Because that's going to be our main issue, is that everything costs summoning power in this. Corroding Shark is useless in this context, so leave it out. That card's terrible. Navalist. Friendship has a good effect. Yeah, okay. Well, our deck cost is 825. Not great. But we won't really actually be able to make our deck much better than this throughout this playthrough, unfortunately. But we do have a starting point now. Every time we lose, I'll put in a password that's, like, better. I might need to do that for a certain bones, just because at that point we'll be most of the way through the game. I'll probably save him for almost last on that side. And then we can just make our deck super strong for that final boss. So... Oh wait, this is strong on mountain terrain. Good. Okay, so... Just going to do something like this. And we already have really large beat sticks, so this should go pretty well. Negate attack? Bro. Literally drew nothing good. Okay. We have 4 summoning power. If I dump these 2, we'll have 5 next turn. I would have rather had a young Matano. I'm gonna be honest. I value Spirit of the Books far more than I value Crimson Sunbird. Okay. killing Buku is probably a mistake here. Move forward so I can summon the Buku behind me. Little optimization, but it's nice. And then that thing is just super dead. And then big bonk on the Megami here. Hopefully she doesn't draw and play her one copy of Change of Heart. That doesn't look like her one copy of Change of Heart, so. Goodbye. Okay, Taya down. Not too bad, honestly. There's some cheap cards in here, so I want those. Unfortunate. Oh well. I missed the Unhappy Maiden, even though I have one, so I can easily duplicate it. It's sad when your biggest concern is getting a deck that's cheap enough to play everybody. We'll go ahead and just reincarnate this Negate Trap and Negate Attack since I can't use it anyways. Unfortunately, it's more likely to get me a Spell and Trap, but it's also cheap enough to get me kind of what I want. Hourglass of Life is not good because it'll just resurrect opponent stuff, which doesn't synergize with my things. I would like a Courage. That wouldn't be a terrible card. Neither of those are really the cards I'm truly looking for. Yeah. But after this, after we're done with Tristan, I'll probably just go and upgrade Birdface to Secretary of Defense. Basically the same strength leader as any of the other wing beasts, so it's not bad to do that. Okay. Oh, not block attack? Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, so what I would like to usually do here is to have played a second Spirit of the Books. But we didn't draw Buku. Playing another one before you flip the first Buku is really nice because that way you can make two of them very large. You need about 2 really strong creatures to easily kill everything in this game. So what we're going to do here is this. Now, this is going to get me attacked, which is fine. Unfortunately, we're going to lose our Buku chain. But we do have 5 more, basically, Bukus in our deck, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And we're going to have summoning power problems next turn anyways, so... Oh, well, we weren't. But, oh well. Just start the baiting of this person. Oh, that's a Curse Breaker that's in his top left right now of his summoning zone. That right there is probably a curse breaker. Oh no, it's not. It's an M warrior. Bro. Can he just charge at me with that thing? I don't put anything in front of it. Yeah, we are going to need to get rid of some of these really bad cards. Get them changed out for unhappy maidens and such. He charged at me with an 500 attack creature. I have zero sympathy for him. Okay, we're gonna need a Buku now. Unfortunately, that negate attack just saved his life. Honestly, hit me. Okay, good job on your block attack. You saved your life. Okay, we'll play around it this time. Okay, don't need to. Goodbye. The fact that the AI will attack with a 500 attack creature is just silly. None of this matters at all. I grabbed the M Warrior because it's low deck cost. And I want to reincarnate it. I can probably, like, we have time left in this video today. So I guess I can show reincarnating that. Okay, so first off, save. Go ahead and do a little save state reincarnation here. We have plenty of time. Okay, so just do this. No. No. Oh, Dharma Cannon wouldn't be terrible. Pretty good choice for this kind of deck. So we'd take the Dharma Cannon if we see it again. There we go, that's fine. Dharma Cannon is better than, you know, a whole bunch of stuff in here, so... Okay, so that's that. I'll go to Custom Duel. And I will set this up real quick, and show you guys. Oh, I should have. I really should have set my summoning power higher. But I can do that in the next game, since this is going to take more than one game. Basically, I'm just going to face up a whole bunch of bird faces and get myself a bunch of experience on them. Oh, I'll also level the Unhappy Maiden while I'm here. So it gets First Lieutenant, so I can duplicate it easier later. Okay, that should be everything I need. Basically, I'm going to pass down turns, get myself cards leveled, and I'll be back tomorrow. So that's going to do it for today. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.